It's about 9:15 in the morning, and it's about 65 degrees, and I'm in zone 6B. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how the garden's doing. Everything's doing really well, and there's some things that aren't doing well at all. So I'll show you what those are, and you might be able to see them from the picture. It's my tomatoes. This is the second time I guess I've been here this summer, and last time they were beautiful, and then I got here 2 nights ago, and would you look at those things? Blight, totally eaten up with blight. But I picked off a lot of green tomatoes. I'm going to go ahead and pull those bushes out today and harvest the rest of the green tomatoes and show you guys what we do with those. In the South, we like to make chow chow, and I have my grandmother's recipe, and she knew how to make up a good batch of chow chow. So I'm going to show you guys that recipe later, probably next week. And let's see, what else is not doing well? Oh, a cucumber vine. I have a pickling cucumber vine right over there that has totally just turned yellow on me. But I was able to get enough cucumbers off of there the other night as well to throw together some dill pickles. So anyway, but look at the sunflowers. They are huge. Those are the Russian mammoth sunflowers, and they are doing really nice. And then beside them, I'm growing greasy beans up the archway there. They're very healthy and not infested with Japanese beetles or anything like that, which is a great thing. So maybe I'll get some greasy beans here. They have some blooms on them, no beans yet. And then below it over here, I have some butternut squash. And so I am just thrilled about all of the butternut squash. I think I have 3 on there. I don't know if you can see one in there. And there's one over here somewhere. There's one. And then one on the other side. They're not ready to harvest yet, even though they're tan. I think I was reading that you can harvest your butternut squash when you stick your thumbnail on it, and then it leaves an impression. So you kind of just press the rind, the outside of it. So mine are still giving a little bit, so when they harden up a little bit, I'll pick those and take them home with me. So let me get a little closer look here for you. Okay, right down here is the other butternut squash I was telling you about. Love me some butternut squash. And over here is a Greek oregano. In my last tour, I made it a point to say I would show how that's doing, because I pruned it back a lot during my last visit here. So it's doing very well. The borage is starting to flower. It's really nice pink and like periwinkle color blooms on there. And then behind there is a crimson, no, I'm sorry, that's a sugar baby watermelon vine. And there's actually one tiny little watermelon on there. Yay for watermelon. No more blooms though. I think at the very end there are some blooms, but no more watermelons just yet. And then over here, just some zucchini, and I think some yellow crooked net squash. I picked a couple of those. The asparagus is doing very well, so maybe I'll have an entire bed there of asparagus next spring. That would be great. And then I'm going to show you this, the corn. It is huge. I think it must be 12 feet high. And so I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch. I'm not saying that I'm going to get some corn out of that. That's the country gentleman. I do hope that I get some corn. I just won't be here in order to maintenance it and make sure that the worms don't get it before I do. So I've been kind of disappointed in growing corn where I live at my residence, because worms always get in it. But anyway, this has just started to tassel. And if you're new to gardening, that just means at the top of the corn, you'll start to see the little, that's what pollinates the corn. So it pops out at the top. And anyway, there's no corn coming out of the sides yet, but that'll be next. So that's a good sign. Alright, let me show you the other side, the terrible tomatoes. Okay, so I have one tomato plant that's not dead yet from the blight, but I think it's headed that way. And this one here. This is a lemon oxheart, and it's doing, you know, okay. I've been pretty impressed actually with that plant because I'm growing it also in my other garden, and I just harvested, gosh, I think it weighed a 1 pound 4 ounces. So it's a pretty big, pretty big tomato there. All right, so let me head over to the other side and show you the other plants. All right, so this is where the tomatoes are, and they just look terrible. I'm taking them out now. I was right in the middle of doing that when I decided to shoot this video. So there is the orange mince. I've already cut it back a lot, and I've taken off some of the green tomatoes. I'm still working on that. This is Romanesco zucchini plant, and it is really healthy, and I've harvested a couple of the Romanesco zucchinis off of there, and that's a really nice heirloom variety that has like little ridges, so when you cut it, it looks like a little star, and it's really neat, so I like that. And then here are the 4 tomato plants, just awful. So there's a few tomatoes on there that I can actually salvage. So anyway, I hope you guys are getting your fall gardens ready, or at least thinking about it. And it's cooling off a little bit. Pretty soon it'll be a time of rest. And I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my video. Hopefully you learned something. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to address them. And have a beautiful day.